Right, we are going to have a look at food testing part 2. So you've seen the first video. We were identifying bioacidic foods. And you want to do that first. You want to clear them all out the way, write that list for the person that you're testing for. Those are the foods that you don't want to eat. Bioacidic, which is food that depletes the body. After you've done that, you should have a few foods that weren't bioacidic. And now we want to explore, are they biostatic or are they biogenic? How exciting. Biostatic is just a filler food, all right to eat, but not really going to do much for the body. The biogenic food is going to feed the body, it's going to nourish the body, and having a diet rich full of biogenic foods is optimal. So we have 3 foods that are not bioacidic. We have tea, coffee and spelt, and we're going to test those and see. We need an unlocking muscle. Tracy, have you got an unlocking muscle?
Possibly, maybe stomach.
So we're going to have, she said maybe stomach. Pectoralis major clavicular. Stomach is a great one for food testing. If you can do a digestive muscle that's unlocking, that's really great, because then the foods are really going to nourish that part of the body, which is wonderful. So we've got pectoralis major clavicular. I'm going to just test that. That's unlocking.
Yeah.
I just want to see it on both sides. Yeah, it's unlocking on both sides. So I want to find a food that is going to nourish this pectoralis major clavicular for the stomach. So let's have a look. We're going to bring up a little food into the parotid gland. Okay, and hold here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to get you to drop the shoulder a little bit. I'm just going to retest that. You sure? I'm going to go again.
Oh, no.
No, I wasn't sure. If you're not sure, test again, test again. I was like, well, yeah, a little bit, but let's have a look at this one. And again, hold. No. So that's not enriching, nourishing that muscle. So it's actually a filler food. It's not depleting the body, because we did that on the previous test, on the previous video. We're looking for foods that are going to change this circuit, and both tea and coffee do not change the pectoralis major clavicular, so they're filler foods. They're okay, she can have them, but we're really looking for something that's going to nourish the stomach. Let's have a look here. And hold here. And again. How's that feel?
Yeah.
That does feel like it's... Now I just want to do a quick check. We've already done the bioacidic food on this, the bioacidic check, and we know that it's not bioacidic. So we know, and hold here. So actually when we bring this into circuit, we are finding that it's nourishing this muscle. It's spelt. And interestingly about spelt, even though it's a grain, it is richer in nutrients like B vitamins and magnesium, which are very good for the stomach. So it does make sense. So I would give to Tracy a list of these are your bioacidic foods. Biostatic, coffee and tea, but actually introducing spelt into your diet is really going to nourish the stomach, and that is your biogenic food.